Have you ever had one of those moments where you couldn't quite remember where you put your glasses, only to find them perched right on your head? Or perhaps you've noticed that names and faces you once knew, like the back of your hand, now seem a bit hazy. It's completely normal to experience these little slips in memory as we age. But here's the great news. There are fun and enjoyable ways to keep your mind sharp, vibrant, and engaged. As we grow older, it becomes increasingly important to stay mentally active. Our brains, much like our bodies, need exercise. Engaging in brain games can be an enjoyable way to maintain and even enhance cognitive function. Not only do these activities help in sharpening our memory, but they can also be a delightful way to bond with family and friends, or even indulge in some quality me time. In this video, we'll explore 6 brain games tailored specifically for those of us over 60. Together, we'll discover how these activities can keep us mentally fit and energized, much like a good walk or a healthy meal. So let's get started with our first point. Let's talk about puzzles. You might already enjoy crossword puzzles or Sudoku, but there's a world of puzzle games out there that can really get your brain working. These aren't just words and numbers on a page. They challenge your reasoning and problem-solving skills. When you sit down with a puzzle, your brain is firing on all cylinders, connecting the dots and making associations. Take crossword puzzles, for instance. Not only do they boost your vocabulary, but they also engage your critical thinking skills. You're searching for the right words, recalling information, and visualizing your answers. There's a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that comes with completing a puzzle. And if you're feeling particularly social, why not invite a friend or family member to join you? You can work through the puzzle together, sharing your thoughts and strategies along the way. Another fantastic puzzle option is Sudoku, which is a number-based puzzle. Sudoku doesn't require as much specialized knowledge or vocabulary compared to crosswords, making it accessible to anyone. You're essentially filling in a grid based on logic and elimination. Plus, you get to practice patience and concentration, traits that can be beneficial in any part of life. Now, if you're looking for something a bit different, word searches might be right up your alley. They might seem easier at first glance, but they really sharpen your visual skills and attention to detail. Plus, you can usually find word searches themed around subjects you love, whether it's gardening, travel, or even your favorite movies. There's something delightful and nostalgic about scouring for words, and it requires that fine-tuning of eye coordination and focus. As you dive into these puzzles, you'll find that each one encourages a unique type of thinking, offering different challenges and opportunities for fun. Not to mention, they're portable. You can take them anywhere, whether you're waiting for an appointment or relaxing at home with a cup of tea. Now that we've explored puzzles, let's transition into another engaging brain game, memory training exercises. These activities are designed to challenge your recall abilities and can be incorporated into your daily routine. One simple way to practice is through the classic game of concentration, where you place a set of cards face down and flip them over 2 at a time, trying to match pairs. This game not only hones your memory skills, but also sharpens your attention to detail. Another enjoyable approach is to create a memory palace, a technique used by memory champions. Imagine a familiar place like your home and associate particular memories or information with different rooms or objects within that space. This can be an effective way to enhance your memory while also engaging your imagination. You could visualize placing your granddaughter's birthday party in the living room, a memory of a lovely dinner in the dining room, and so on. Recalling these places not only helps jog your memory, but also brings back those lovely experiences you cherish. Let's not forget about the art of storytelling. Sharing stories about your life or creating fictional tales can be a wonderful way to keep your mind engaged. Storytelling requires you to pull from past experiences, connect different thoughts, and construct a narrative. You might even want to challenge yourself by writing down your story or recounting it around a dinner table. What a wonderful way to not only exercise your brain, but also connect with loved ones. As we continue down this path toward keeping our minds sharp, remember that it's essential to enjoy these activities. The more fun you have, the more you'll want to do them, And the best part is, keeping your brain active can also be a source of joy and connection. Now that we've explored puzzles and memory training games, let's keep building on this excitement and talk about even more engaging brain games. Just remember, honing these skills and staying mentally active is a wonderful way to celebrate life and maintain our vibrant spirits. As we delve deeper into the world of brain games, let's shift our focus to another fantastic way to exercise your mind: strategy games. These games can elevate your cognitive abilities while allowing for some friendly competition. Think of classic board games like chess or checkers. These games aren't just about moving pieces. They require you to think several steps ahead, weighing options and anticipating your opponent's moves. With chess, for instance, every game is unique, and each match offers a new set of challenges and thinking exercises. You can practice critical thinking and decision-making under pressure, skills that are not only valuable in games, but can also enhance everyday problem-solving in life. If you haven't played in a while, consider revisiting it. Perhaps you can find a local chess club or play online with friends or family. This way, you not only keep your brain active, but also create connections with others who share your passion. If chess seems a bit daunting, no worries. Checkers is another wonderful option that's often regarded as more accessible, yet still encourages strategic thinking. You'll need to think critically about your moves, all while planning your pathway to victory. The beauty of these games is that they can be enjoyed with family, friends, or even solo against a computer. Now, let's talk about word games. Do you remember the joy of playing Scrabble? Not only does it challenge you to think of words from limited letters, but it also boosts your vocabulary and spelling skills. Plus, it's a great way to enjoy some quality time with others. If you love words, there are also plenty of online platforms and apps where you can play against others or even practice solo. For a twist on traditional word games, you might want to try apps like Words with Friends, where you play asynchronously with friends or family from a distance. This way, you can engage in friendly competition while keeping your mind agile. There's something exhilarating about crafting that perfect word and placing it strategically on the board. You might even discover some new vocabulary along the way. Now let's shift gears slightly and focus on movement-based brain games, which can intertwine both physical activity and cognitive challenges. Dancing, for example, is a fantastic way to get your body moving and your brain engaged. Studies have shown that learning and practicing dance routines can improve memory and spatial awareness. Whether it's line dancing, ballroom, or even just free dancing to your favorite tunes at home, it's not only a great workout, but also a lovely way to express yourself and enjoy music. Another excellent movement-based option is Tai Chi. This gentle form of martial arts focuses on slow, deliberate movements and requires you to concentrate deeply. It not only keeps your body flexible, but also your mind sharp through mindful practice. Tai Chi has been celebrated for its various health benefits, including reducing stress and improving cognitive function. Consider joining a local class or following along with online videos. You'll find both community and an enriched mental state as you practice. Once we've explored these engaging brain games, let's discuss the value of daily journaling as a cognitive exercise. Writing prompts allow for personal exploration while enhancing memory and creativity. You might enjoy writing about your day, recounting cherished memories, or even expressing your hopes and dreams. Not only does journaling provide a space for reflection, but it also enhances your ability to articulate thoughts and feelings. You could start with a simple question like, "What made me smile today?" Or, "What's a lesson I learned this week?" Allow your thoughts to flow freely onto the page without inhibitions. You might discover that your mind feels clearer and more focused after these short writing sessions. It's like a mental cleanse, helping you prioritize thoughts and experiences. Plus, journaling could even become a cherished part of your daily routine, offering a meaningful way to connect with yourself. As we continue to explore various ways to nurture our minds, remember the key to these activities: they shouldn't feel like chores. The joy and satisfaction derived from these games make the journey of keeping your mind sharp one that's filled with laughter, camaraderie, and love. We've discussed the significance of strategy games, word games, and even movement-based activities. By integrating them into your daily life, you're taking wonderful strides toward not only maintaining cognitive vitality, but also enhancing your overall happiness. Now, let's wrap up this part by inviting you to reflect on what activities resonate with your passions and lifestyle. Our brains thrive when we find joy in what we do, and staying engaged with these games is just one way to celebrate the vibrant years ahead. As we reach the final stretch of our exploration into brain games, it's time to uncover our last few gems that can keep your intellect sharp and engaged. We've covered puzzles, memory training, strategy games, word games, and movement-based activities. Now, let's dive into our final two games that can seamlessly fit into your everyday routines while boosting cognitive function. First up is the delightful world of trivia games. We all love a good trivia quiz, don't we? Whether it's joining friends for a game night or engaging in trivia apps on your phone, it's an enjoyable way to test your knowledge and learn new facts. Trivia promotes not just memory recall, but also sparks curiosity, leading you to explore new subjects. You could join a local trivia night at a cafe or a community center where you can meet others who share your love for knowledge. Gather your friends and form a team, making it a fun social event. And if you prefer to enjoy a solo challenge, there are plenty of apps that allow you to engage in trivia games right from your couch. The great thing about trivia is that it can encompass a myriad of topics, from history and science to pop culture and geography. This versatility makes it easy to find quizzes that suit your interests. As you participate, you might find bits of information that stick in your mind, adding to your wealth of knowledge and enhancing those mental pathways in the process. Moreover, you're likely to have some good laughs along the way, sharing amusing facts and stories with friends and family. Now let's dive into our final brain game, which ties in wonderfully to the importance of social interaction, the art of engaging in conversations. This may seem simple, but conversing with others can be one of the most effective mental exercises you can do. Whether it's chatting with friends at a gathering or participating in online forums about topics you're passionate about, sharing ideas and opinions stimulates mental activity. Good conversations require you to think on your feet, recall facts, and articulate your thoughts clearly. You can practice active listening, which not only shows respect to the person speaking, but also helps you engage more deeply in the discussion. You might even consider joining clubs or community groups centered around your interests, where you can meet new people and share experiences. Don't underestimate the power of having an enriching discussion over a cup of coffee or during a walk in the park. These interactions stimulate your brain and uplift your spirits, creating a beautiful blend of cognitive exercise and emotional connection. As we conclude our journey through these invigorating brain games, let's remember the most vital takeaway. The goal is to find joy in keeping your mind active. Life after 60 can be vibrant, fulfilling, and packed with opportunities for growth and discovery. Engaging in these activities can enhance not just your cognitive abilities, but also your overall quality of life. So, I encourage you to pick a couple of these games that resonate with you, perhaps sending an invitation to a friend or family member to join the fun. Let laughter fill your days, challenge your intellect, and keep your spirit alive as you indulge in these mental exercises. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you found this video helpful and enjoyable, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us create more content dedicated to living well at any age. Share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your own favorite brain games in the comments below. Here's to keeping our minds sharp and our hearts joyful at every stage of life. Remember, it's never too late to start, and small changes can lead to big results. Until next time, let's celebrate the journey of life together.